Hey guys, Doozer Shop. I wanted to experiment with the Hendey lathe. Brought you up to speed so far. So when I got this thing, it was in sad shape. It was probably 15, let's say, years ago, and I took delivery of it, and the chip pan was full of water. Sorry, ice. The chip pan was full of ice. It was in January or February in Buffalo, New York, where I lived, and did a lot of cleanup. But one thing that amazed me back in the day, when I first, got it somewhat clean and made sure everything would spin, is I hooked it up. Now, I didn't have VFDs or phase converters or anything, so I hooked it up with Romex as an extension cord, and I think I had a 3 horsepower 3-phase motor that I jerry-rigged into a phase converter, which is wire nuts, and I think I spun it up with I don't remember, a cordless drill or something. It was a 3-horse 3-phase 3600 RPM motor. So I got it going as a just wire nutted Romex cord rigged up to a wall outlet phase converter, and then I got it going. The Hendey lathe was able to run. And that was at least 15, 14 years ago. Maybe, yeah, it had to be 15, maybe more. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, as you guys have seen, I've been cleaning it up, and I painted it many, many years ago before I moved from Buffalo, and I haven't hooked it up and ran it. So let's go through that today right now. And I'll take you hands free, and we'll go through some steps, and we'll do some stuff, and maybe you'll enjoy seeing the process. All right, here we go. Release stirret magnetic base. All right. All right, there she is. So nothing's plugged in, but let's start the rotary phase converter at Doozer Shop. As you know, I've got 2 converters, kind of a tandem converter. It's 6 horsepower apiece. Both will be 12. I think I only need 6 horsepower worth of phase perversion. So, let me show you what I got rigged up. This time. So, beautiful, right? So this is my outlet setup. 120 volts on the bottom, and then 3-phase on top, and then 3-phase on the bottom. So we wired this cord up. I think it's a 1520, an L1520. And this is the latest generation of Lathe. And it's probably made in China. But I'll tell you, they gave you a little bit more room inside. So with this 10 gauge rubber SO cord, service cord, it's I noticed the difference because I got a bunch of these. All right, now I'm not going to twist it and lock it. I'm going to unlock it so I can yank the cord if something terrible happens. All right, so let me show you my Sketcherolo setup there. All right, so this is live, right? We got the ground, earth ground, going to the chassis, to the frame. And then all these 3 go into my asbestos wires. Those are the factory wires, I believe, or at least quite old. Those are going to the terminals L1, L2, L3 on top. And this panel board, man, look at how the wires are laid out at 90-degree angles, like a logician's delight. People that love the logical. I mean, it's such a cool, look on the side how these are bent down, that go into the contactors, and everything's just solid core wire, and they make it nice. All right, yes, I'm missing a coil for reverse. If I'm going to keep this drive, I need to find a coil. Those are 230 volt DC coils, and those are AH&H, Arrowheart. Looks like NEMA 2 or 3 size, and they got all these auxiliary ceramic high DC current rated contacts, whatever. Okay, so, and then drive brake resistor. So I need to do one thing. So there's the generator radiator, and there's actually a vacuum tube inside there. Well, we'll get to that. So I got to make sure that arrow, the direction matches the arrow. So let's go. So this is the main panel here. So let me go on and off. Oh. Spin in the right direction, but all kinds of stuff came out. Oh. There is a blower. Well, the bearings sound like they could have used some, I think it blew some, those are a bag of shop towel rags on the ground, blowing some nuts out. And, well, there is grease fittings. Is there one? No, I don't know. Is there a grease fitting on that side? I don't know. I could put a little greaser really in this one. Here, let's turn the magneto on. The magnet. Alright, get you right there. Alright. I don't see one on the other side, but it couldn't hurt to give this just a little shot. And this isn't grease. This is my oil gun, but so what? I'm going to give it a little bit of squirt of STP. It'll probably break up a little bit of the old schmooch and grease. That's all I dare is to give it another, just like 2 pumps there. Alright, release it. Make sure nothing drippy loose. Alright, perfect. So that's okay. Bear with me. I'm going to look on the other side here. Does it have a grease fitting? I don't see one. If you run my hand in there, hopefully nothing bites me. No. On the bottom. I can't find a grease fitting on the other side. Alright. Get rid of that. Let me start it again. You guys can watch. Actually, well, you're not going to see nothing. You're not going to see nothing. If it gets loud, well, then it gets loud. Make sure this is that. No, that's 1,000. There's like 200-300. All right, let's do this again. Oop. I think some mouse is in there. Alright, this seems to be okay. Oh, the tube. Sorry, guys. There is the tube. How cool is that? That's a DC rectification tube. purple glow. It looks more whitish, lightning colored on the camera, but it is a violet purple in real life. I just love that stuff. And that's the reason that I don't ever want to get rid of this. That sounds pretty okay, the bearing. Alright, so enough, I can let you don't want to watch this for hours. So, everything in here, no smoky Loki, everything looks fine and dandy. All my Sketchorama wiring looks fine and fine. So, this is how you do it. You got to have this in straight or back gear. I think that's straight. Hold on. No, that's back gear. Yeah, that's straight. Yep. So let's turn it on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so reverse is forward. Oh, I must have switched the wires down there. I don't know. Okay. Hey, look. All that stuff is spinning. Okay. There's the motor shaft. Set you guys up here. Alright, let me vary the speed down. Now that's in direct. Okay, that's as slow as she goes on the dial. I mean, that's just... Oh, it's trying to rip it out of my hand. Yeah, that's as slow as she'll go on the dial. That's pretty impressive. Let me turn it up. I need to oil these gears. Alright, that's as slow as she goes. Alright, let me put it in back gear. So, you just put it in back gear. Alright. Wait a minute. Go a little faster. Back gear. There you go. That's back gear. I guess it's slower. Let me speed it up. I guess that is back gear. Let me leave it where it's at and put in direct. Oh yeah. Now, there's no oil on the gears. Let's see if I go slow. Oop. I mean, you can see how slow that turns. So that's direct. That gear. Oh yeah, that's slow. Indirect. You really can't see the graduations. 500, 6, 7, 8, 9. Said it all works. It all works. Alright, so now, here. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it off and then I'll kill the generator. You'll see how loud this sucker is. Hit off. Wow, it's just loud, dude. I mean, I like it, but it's not like the Sagami or a Harding, you know. I don't have the covers on it, of course, and that would make it loud. I just hate to tear it out when it works. It works. It works. I don't know. I thought I'd give you a little snapshot of, maybe leave a comment what you think I should do. It works. So right now I've got a 6-horse rotary phase converter driving, I think it's like 22 amps. It's got to be a 5-horse generator, which drives a 3-horse DC spindle motor. So 6-horse rotary converter driving a 5-horse generator, dynamotor, driving a 3-horse spindle. So I got 3 motors kind of running at once. I'm taking single phase, check this out, single phase AC to 3-phase AC, right? Then this motor generator takes it from 3-phase AC to, okay, 1, 2, single phase DC. It takes it to DC and then it takes it back to rotary motion. So that's like 4. I don't like counting, but it works. It's loud. I mean, maybe I'll put the covers on it. Maybe I'll shoot some of that oil into the bearings of the big motor. I don't know. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think I should do. I got a 5-horse 3-phase motor and I got a 10-horse variable frequency drive. So I could just run this thing off of a normal. It's not like a Monarch 10EE with the gearbox on the motor. As you saw, it's in the headstock, you know. So it's just swapping out a belt and a shiv and make sure the mount, you know, the bolt patterns for a motor. That's easy. All right, it's getting long. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching Doozer's Shop.